I take this time and opportunity to welcome all of you here today. As I understand, it's the close of 3 days of your pre-departure program, and I might just add that you all look ready now for the plane, in your bula shirts, and you all look like you're too tense to be traveling. It's not a funeral service. You should be all happy that you are about to travel out of the country and to go and work in New Zealand. This afternoon I'm privileged to farewell you. As I understand, 54 of you who have been selected to go and work in New Zealand under the recognized seasonal employer scheme. You have been selected to work in the horticulture industry and specifically for the employer Alapa Viticultural Services Limited. Could I just see by a show of hands how many of you have been to New Zealand? So, for most of you who are going to be leaving the country for the first time to New Zealand, I'm told that on this trip you would be away for 7 months. And for some of you, it'll be for the first time that you will be traveling overseas or traveling out of Fiji. Some have come from villages and communities, and New Zealand would be very different to the setting that you know. There are bright lights, highways, tall buildings, different foods, a little bit cold, but I'm someone who's been to New Zealand a couple of times. It's a lovely place to visit. But I would like to ask you, always remember your families. For those of you who have children, remember them on this trip. The benefit of this program you are about to embark are many. As you may have heard, seen, and quite possibly read stories of people who have returned from both Australia and New Zealand and how they've been able to improve their lives here at home and improve the standard of living for themselves and their family. But it requires sacrifice from you as workers. And I ask that you will take this as a challenge. So if people who've had good stories to tell have been able to do it, I challenge you that you can also do the same. In addition, let me reassure you that while you are working in New Zealand, your work conditions are the same as those who are citizens of New Zealand, in the sense that you have equal rights with them, but it also means that you have equal responsibilities. Most importantly, always remember that the Fiji National Employment Center, through the Foreign Employment Service, will always be there to support you and to assist you in the event where you will need them. The Fiji High Commission in New Zealand is also available to assist you whilst you are there, and I'm sure that you will be given context to our mission in Wellington. So if there are any issues that may arise whilst you are in New Zealand, remember that your team leaders are there with you and they would be able to communicate to your supervisors about issues that you face. Your company is contractually bound to look after you as you are valuable to their operations. It is a humble plea to you all today. Please, when you are in New Zealand, honor your contracts. Honor the working conditions and honor the terms of your contract by remaining loyal to those who have decided to employ you. Remember this, that your employers are the ones who have been kind enough to provide you with an opportunity to make your dreams come true and to allow you to provide a better life for you here at home and for your families. These approved employers are responsible for sponsoring your work visa under the RSC program, and they are also responsible for looking after your well-being whilst you are in employment in New Zealand. Please, do not lose focus or listen to others outside this program who might promise you better working conditions outside the RSC. Remember that under this arrangement that the Fiji government has with New Zealand and under the RSC, you are protected. And should anything happen to you whilst you are out there in New Zealand, there is an agreement between the parties and your well-being and your welfare will be looked after. The aim of the RSC program is to assist our people to find decent jobs and to make a future for themselves in New Zealand and here at home. We have trained you to the best of our abilities, and now the ball's in your court. For you to make the best of the opportunity and to make your family, community, and Fiji proud. Remember to let all the decisions that you make in New Zealand be influenced only by your sense of dedication, motivation, goals, and aspirations. The training that you have received here for New Zealand, but most importantly, keeping your family in your mind. You are going to become ambassadors of our country. And for this program, we encourage you to always uphold the good reputation of our country and to be standard setters for our fellow Fijians who will come after you. Lastly, I wish to thank each and everyone who have contributed to this program and to your preparation. And I might just ask you to all put your hands together to help to thank the NEC workers who have prepared you for the last 3 days. We thank the New Zealand government for this opportunity and for the partnership, and we wish you well in your 7 months in the land of Aotearoa. I wish you the very best. God bless you.